Welcome back to the channel. Today let's take a closer look at the Sig P229. Sig introduced the P229 in 1992, designed it with a solid, durable stainless steel slide to absorb recoil and the increased pressures of the .40 Smith & Wesson round. The P229 was expressly designed to be a service pistol. At the time, Sig had no full-size .40 caliber service pistol in their lineup. The heavy slide makes this pistol as heavy as the full-size P226, while still maintaining excellent balance. The 229 in some ways builds on the compact P228 9mm. However, the short and heavy slide of the 229 has no counterpart in Sig's full-size pistol lineup. Over time, the P229 has turned out to be one of Sig's best-selling models. Highly praised for its reliability, does make the P229 a top choice when considering a good service or carry pistol. Many American law enforcement officers, including federal air marshals and the Secret Service, use the P229. I suppose it could be said that when department heads choose a Sig for their rank and file, you know they haven't purchased a cheaper option. The P229 comes in two configurations, the more typical double action single action, or this DAO or double action only model. Pulling the trigger actuates a drawbar that both cocks and drops the hammer, hence the term double action. This DAO model has a bobbed hammer, and since there's no need for it, it also lacks having the decocking feature. A full and deliberate trigger pull is required each and every time the pistol fires, very similar to a double-action revolver. You would certainly have a difficult time explaining an accidental discharge with any double-action handgun, which is probably why some police departments chose this model. Same goes for civilians who conceal carry. In a high-tension scenario, there's a lot less chance of an accidental shooting when it requires a fully conscious decision to pull the trigger. The closest predecessor to the P229 and the cornerstone of Sig's P-Series is the Sig P220. Saying that it's precision manufactured with excellent accuracy and top-flight reliability pretty much characterizes the P220. The trigger pull on this example breaks at a smooth 9 3/4 pounds. Trigger reset with this Sig is not as quick as some pistols because it is a service design rather than some competition-oriented proposal. The P-Series uses the proven lockup now generally called the Sig lockup. Rather than using locking lugs, the barrel hood butts into the ejection port. The system functions well and allows for excellent practical accuracy. The heavy slide does help control recoil as designed, and makes the pistol a pleasure to shoot. The double action trigger pull of this Sig P229 is, in my opinion, one of the smoothest I've found. Like I mentioned, the P229 handles and balances well, although the accuracy potential is not quite the same as a P220 or the P226. Yes, the P229 retains the same accuracy potential of any of the Sig P-Series pistols. However, the shorter sight radius will limit absolute accuracy, which can be said for any handgun with a limited sight radius. Don't misunderstand. This is not a criticism of the pistol. It's simply a reflection of the laws of physics and the reality of diminishing returns. In terms of accuracy required for normal combat or self-defense requirements, the P229 is far more than adequate. The sights on this example are Sig night sights, which definitely help in low-light situations. The magazines hold 12 rounds, unless of course you live in California, which I think should be given back to Mexico, along with a sincere apology for having stolen it from them in the first place. All considered, I think Sig makes excellent handguns. This P229 is no exception. Well, you know, that pretty much winds up my thoughts on the Sig Sauer P229. So until next time, practice often, shoot straight, and thanks for stopping by.